Hello everyone, it's football news. I'm sure many of us have sat and watched soccer videos and wondered what strategy a certain team was using or how another team was executing their tactics. So today, I will be discussing the current trends in soccer tactics, hoping that this video will help you understand more about soccer tactics. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the tactic called positional play. Many people often mistake it for something newly invented, but that's not the case. Looking back at its history, positional play is the child of the attacking soccer philosophy that began to emerge during the time of Rinus Michels. It was later developed by the legendary Johan Cruyff, then by Pep Guardiola, and finally, thanks to the application of science in soccer, it has been elevated to a distinctive strategy adopted by many teams. How do you understand this positional play philosophy? Is it something so complex that only experts can comprehend? Actually, in my opinion, this philosophy is very simple and easy to understand, emphasizing the following elements. One is the control of space. First, you need to understand that the soccer field is vertically divided into 5 areas: the 2 wing areas, the 2 half spaces, and the central area. Additionally, if we divide the field horizontally, we get 18 zones as shown in the diagram below. Combining these 2 methods gives us Pep Guardiola's way of dividing the field. This division helps players clearly define their positions on the field. It operates on the principle that there should not be more than 3 players on the same horizontal line and no more than 2 players on the same vertical axis to control the playing space. This leads to the second principle in positional play, which is the ability for players to move and swap positions. For example, when a winger cuts inside, a fullback will automatically move wide to control the wing area. This creates more passing options while also giving the team an advantage in ball progression. This movement also aims to establish the third principle in positional play, which is that the team must create passing triangles or diamonds. This ensures that there is always a teammate available to receive the ball under favorable conditions to advance the ball up the field. Playing positional play certainly means you have to build up from the back and find ways to outnumber the opposition in key areas. Common tactics used in this style include the third man run, where a third player makes a run to receive the ball, or overloads one side before switching the play to the opposite wing to isolate a defender for a one-on-one situation. Modern soccer is about controlling space, so another common tactic is the box midfield. This means controlling and circulating the ball in the midfield by creating numerical superiority in that area, literally boxing it in. This is achieved using positions like an inverted winger, paired with a wide-playing attacking fullback, an inverted wingback, a false 9, or a deep-lying forward. You can see why Manchester United bought Joshua Zirkzee now. Finally, if you are Pep Guardiola, you use John Stones to do this, a center-back pushing up to form a double pivot in midfield. This tactic helps ensure dominance in the central area, aiding control of the midfield. This tactic is reminiscent of Jose Mourinho's 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 formations against the basic 4-4-2 setups during his Premier League tenure with Chelsea, leading to 2 titles. Even Sir Alex Ferguson evolved his tactics, winning the Champions League as well. Talking about old times and current times, in the past, defenders would chase the ball individually to regain possession. But when facing teams that played tiki-taka with players capable of holding and passing the ball well, even defenders, they would be outplayed. Frustrated by being outplayed, coaches like Diego Simeone developed compact defending, where instead of chasing the ball, players defend as a unit, supporting each other, isolating opponents, trapping them, then regaining possession and counterattacking. This defensive strategy counters tiki-taka effectively. Too frustrated by being outplayed, coaches, particularly Pep Guardiola, devised a new tactic now widely used by teams aiming for control: patient build-up play. Rather than advancing the ball quickly and falling into traps, players are instructed to patiently hold the ball, waiting for the right moment when the opponent loses patience and presses, then outplaying them and advancing. But this tactic can fail against strong pressing teams like Liverpool or Arsenal. A tactic now used involves switching formations between 3-2-5 and 2-3-5 to outplay the opponent's pressing. When they press with one or two players, the team still has enough players and space to outplay them at the back while maintaining control up front. This tactic is effectively used by mid-tier Premier League teams like Crystal Palace or Brighton, as seen in matches against Manchester United last season, highlighting the Red Devils' struggles. Finally, in this video, I want to mention a tactic called Relationism. This tactic requires players to play closer together, creating numerical superiority in a small area on the field, and facilitating better control and ball circulation. This tactic was created by Fernando Diniz, the coach with that memorable highlight in the match between Manchester City and Fluminense in the 2023 FIFA Club World Cup final. Some coaches using this tactic that I know of include Henrik at Malmo, Sir Ole's former club. Some foreign friends say Thiago Motta uses this tactic too, but I haven't watched enough of his games to confirm. I think this tactic is a development from positional play and needs more time to be fully assessed, as few coaches currently use this style for a comprehensive evaluation. This video has become quite long, and I doubt many will watch it all the way through. But if you have, thank you very much. See you in future videos. Goodbye, and have a good day.